Welcome to Robertland. That's right, your favorite not safe for work comedy theme park podcast. And I'm your host, Robert Thompson. And here's our co-host, Rossco Soletrain.
Wow, man, I was just mouthing that whole thing that you were doing. Fucking A. It's like I edit the episodes and I listen to them afterwards. Wow.
Well, dude, I'm excited, man. While you guys are waiting for season 2 to arrive, we've got a sneak preview for season 2. And this sneak preview is from an episode where we talk all about the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, man, it's going to actually be our season 1, our season 2,
episode 1. That's right.
With Javi.
Yeah.
Javi Brews.
Yeah, dude. Javi Gonzalez. He is a dear friend of our old friend, old pal, Mr. Ryan D. And fucking great guy. We talk all about what it is to be a Jungle Cruise skipper.
Yep, because he was one.
Yeah. And,
but you know what? Speaking on the Jungle Cruise, you just went and saw the movie.
I did. I just went and saw it at my house, and yeah.
Did you watch it at home?
I did. I watched it at home.
Okay, cool.
It was a nice $30 of.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, dude. I had to see this movie. It's the Jungle Cruise movie. We have a podcast all about theme parks, Disneyland, huge deal. Jungle Cruise.
One of the best rides at Disneyland.
Yes,
and at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, it's one of the most classic rides. There's an opening day attraction, and the movie. I feel like, it's... What did you think of the movie, sir?
I didn't see it, man.
Oh, you didn't get to see it?
No, I'm going to see it soon.
Okay.
I'd like to go to a theater to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's a movie to see in the theater.
For sure.
Because it's a big popcorn movie. Like, I wouldn't say, there's Apocalypse Now, and then...
And then Jungle Cruise?
Jungle Cruise... No, I don't know. People always make those comparisons.
Yeah, right.
They're like shitting on Space Jam, and like the movie is made for 3-year-olds. I don't expect to see Space Jam, Chinatown. Right. But I'm gonna use a movie from 50 fucking years ago.
I got the reference.
Yeah.
I guess in Space Jam there was all these different Warner Brothers characters in the background and
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, and that would be funny if there was Jack Nicholson from Chinatown in the background.
I mean, dude, there was henchmen from all the Batman movies.
What about Bob?
Yeah.
Was he in there?
Bob. Oh, yeah, Bob was there, dude.
Was he really?
There was a replica of Bob, a guy acting as Bob. But the best is, the weirdest thing is, there was the henchman from Batman and Robin, and Mr. Freeze.
Ones?
There's a guy acting as Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze in the movie. And then there's the guys that sing with him that are Frozen, God,
I feel like now I have to see it.
You have to see that movie.
Hey, you know what I found out?
What's that?
Speaking of cartoons, that more people watched the pandemic special of South Park than they did the new Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, dude.
And you know what's funny about that too is that I
Bravo
feel like
South Park.
Yeah, I think that South Park, that pandemic special that came out a while ago, I feel like that was the last cultural milestone that we all had together.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wonder
Woman. I think I'd rather have eat human shit or something than that was I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman. There was a fun chemistry with Chris Pine and her.
Man.
But I felt like that Wonder Woman 2
the bar's so low.
Yeah.
It's the bar's so low with all those DC movies.
Why are they 4 hours?
I don't know.
Why is it 4 hours? It was 4 hours of
bullshit.
Pedro Pascal with everything floating behind him. I can't give you a better description.
I don't know, man.
That.
That movie was tonally so strange.
Well, enough of that dog shit.
Some more dog shit. Jungle Cruise. I have not seen it.
Yeah.
I would imagine that it would be, like you said, a fun popcorn movie.
It's a fun popcorn movie. Lower your expectations to pretty low because it's a different feel than you'd expect. I kind of thought that it would be a more like Jumanji or because
more adventure.
Yeah, more adventure. It's kind of like a B movie in all due respect.
Okay, cool. That's kind of rad because the Jungle Cruise jokes are so corny in the ride.
Yeah.
That I would hope that they would kind of harness that energy and really put it in the movie.
Yeah, it's in there. Cool. I mean, they have all the classic jokes
Ginger snaps?
Your mama's so fat, she's a fat bitch that went to Super Bowl and brought a spoon.
I love that fucking
the classic jokers, or that other joke where it's like, hey duck, you a crackhead, you quackhead, little fucking tweaker ass bitch. all the classics are in the movie, dude.
That's a great part of the ride when The Rock says that in the ride. It's so good. So good.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, hey, you in the wheelchair. No. All those classic Jungle Cruise bits are in the movie, so it's great. No, the thing is The Rock is a charismatic guy, and I remember seeing that on paper, like, oh shit, The Rock and Jungle Cruise. I'm down. I love all the fun movies, the Jumanji movies. I think the only thing is there is something lacking a little bit in the movie, and I feel like it is the humor because it's there, but I felt like they needed, if it was gonna be as like slim as it was, I feel like they needed more of the humor of him being like, I don't know. You got to see the movie. I think make your own opinion, but I would say that it's a little different than I thought. And what's cool is the director. This is a good thing I'll say about the movie. He's known for he's done a lot of like horror shit, but the two movies I really like of his are his horror movies. He started as a horror movie director.
Who is it?
And
what movies?
I think he's. I don't want to misquote it, but I think he's Mexican-American or Mexican. And Guillermo del Toro was like a producer on one of his movies, The Orphan. I don't even remember The Orphan, but that was a great horror movie. And then it was a more subtle movie with like kind of with some heart to it, but some scary shit. The Orphan and the House of Wax remake, which I also thought was underrated, that had Paris Hilton.
I remember.
But like there was moments in that movie where I'm like, oh shit. And Jungle Cruise had like the bad guys in the movie, they're not advertised at all in any of the marketing, but they're the coolest part of the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're like the raddest thing in the movie. It's weird, and I kind of like that it's weird. Like it's not necessarily, it doesn't, the plot is kind of like, it's kind of convoluted. Like it could use a little bit more like sugar in there, like a little bit more bubble gum, but I watched it twice and I actually enjoyed it more the second time, knowing what kind of movie it is.
Right.
So I don't know. I think everyone should go see it just to see for themselves and just have fun with it. Don't expect, much, but like there's some elements in there that are pretty badass that I didn't expect. It kind of reminded me of Pirates, a little bit.
Yeah.
But
spectacle.
Yeah. So it was fun for sure.
Do you think it was smart of me or do you think I got my money's worth when I sold that production team member for the Jungle Cruise movie for $50?
Yes, because right now it'd probably sell for
10.
Yeah, maybe 10. Yeah.
I struck when the iron was super hot.
It kind of feels like a movie that you would have seen as a kid that like you may have liked for certain elements and watched it over and over, but then didn't realize later like, oh, this is kind of it kind of missed something. Like it was
like kind of like when I saw Ready Player One, I felt like if I saw that movie in 1987,
I
would have been fucking over the moon.
Yeah.
With all the references and things like that. But I think that there was obviously something that felt a little hollow. I think a lot of it has to do with the amount of CG in a lot of these movies.
Yes, dude. Yes. And that's unfortunate. Cause
it really does just kind of take you out.
Yeah. And there's a lot of it. And I think like you're totally right with that, because you think about all the great like action movies that like Robert Zemeckis or all these guys did. Like obviously that's, they're geniuses. So they know how to balance that out. But
even now when it comes to a lot of the like for instance, like I didn't really care for the movie, but the look and feel of the movie of the second new Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah, the shit of the Jedi.
The shit of the Jedi.
Return of the shit.
That movie like felt substantial in a lot of respects. It felt cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
So I understand it.
Yeah, I think you should definitely just have fun with it, and it's a fun movie. And I kind of liked that it was a little bit like darker than I thought it would be, it was so weird. Yeah, there was some plot twists that I didn't expect. It gets a little convoluted too, but like I don't know, seeing like Paul Giamatti's in it, and I can't tell if he's Italian or Spanish or whatever, but he's kind of like comedic relief, and his skin looks really horrible in the movie. Like it looks like he's not taking the humidity well. It's pretty great.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks like my balls in the humidity.
Is that the replacement for Trader Sam?
Trader Sam is like an Italian chick in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to spoil that for you guys. I don't know. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, dude, I think she looks like the sister from The Sopranos, sort of.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah. Right. I think she's going through her like her voodoo phase. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm excited, man, to set this up, guys. This is our season 2 episode 1 premiere sneak preview.
Yeah.
So you'll be getting that very soon. But here is a clip from episode 1, season 2, all about Jungle Cruise. So put on your captain's hat and enjoy. Did you ever see someone royally fuck up on the job? Like they?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting to tell this story because I love it's a great episode on accidental racism.
We love these stories, by the way.
A friend of mine was. It's okay. I'm Mexican. It'll work out. Trust me. It was the boat in front of me. I'm standing there, and it was a girl, and she was doing her bits, and she goes to this family. She goes, hey, where are you from? And then give you blanket. Oh wow, that's a long swim, or that's a long walk, or right? This family's like, where are you from? Like, oh, we're from Mexico. She's like, oh, that's a long swim.
Oh,
I fucking died. So I'm like, oh, what are you doing, you poor white girl? What did you just do?
Wow.
And everyone just went. She's like, hit it, Skip. All right, and we're off. Wave goodbye to all the people. And oh man, I guess that boat ended up being like super quiet.
Oh,
About it. She didn't get fired, but pretty bad.
That's
a good one.
That's a mistake there for sure. Oh my god,
I would have fucking died laughing just out of the
I died.
the whole fucking
because it was the
cringe
fact that
moment
it
of
wasn't intentional is why it's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's in the script. So if they would have given her crap, she'd been like, "No, this is the joke.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry that I picked the wrong ethnicity to do this to."
Right.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Like we're from North Korea. No.
there was a guy named we nicknamed him Wet Willie because he had this habit of spoiler. If you love Disney, close your ears now. Jungle Cruise is on fucking rails, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a single derail, which is kind of fixable, but a double is like crazy and rarely happens. And this guy got like 2 or 3 of those double. They call them 6 shots. Because if you're walking by jungle, I hope I don't get sued for this. Fuck, I'm saying all this shit.
No.
If you shoot 3 shots, that means it was an engine failure or like I think that's a single derail. Like 1 rail's off. 4 is medical, but if you're 6 shots, that means the boat's completely off the rails. So you're just drifting
Floating.
there.
Whoa.
Wow.
One guy got that like 3 or 4 times in like a week. So
Dude. Man, hope you guys enjoyed that sneak preview for season 2. I know I did.
Javi's the best.
Yes, he is. He's great.
We're gonna have him back again.
Oh, totally. Very soon. So yeah, man, we've got some new things going on in the Robertland world.
We do. Yeah,
yeah.
we've kind of like started to revamp things, change things up, especially with the YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys are listening to this on the just audio only, but we do have 2 YouTube channels. We're going to be doing more breakdowns. We have a Robertland clips page, and we also have just a normal full-length episode of Robertland. We did that specifically because YouTube is a fickle bitch, and you have to kind of pick one or the other, because otherwise your watch time is going to be all fucked up, and certain people will watch the entire thing on the Robertland main page, which is going to be all the full-length episodes, but a lot of people just want to watch clips. I personally, when I watch podcasts on YouTube, I don't watch full episodes. I only watch clips. But when I listen to when I'm gonna listen to a podcast, I don't watch full podcasts on YouTube. But when I normally listen to them, and I listen to them on the podcast app, the iTunes podcast app, and you can find our podcast wherever they're found. I know this is like weird technical horse shit, but there's a reason why we did it this way, and it just makes more sense. So you can find all this shit on the main Robertland YouTube page, and also if you want to see the clips, there'll be links to the full episodes on that page as well. So
Yeah, dude, check it out, man. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. Excited for you guys to ride this ride with us. And yeah, I mean, we're actually sponsored by the Butt Machine Boys. So pretty soon we'll have a machine plowing us in the butthole on the show.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
So yeah, I'm
That's
excited.
gonna be on our Pornhub page though. That's
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
different. And we're gonna figure out that page pretty soon too.
Yeah. There's a few sites, X-Hamster, UJizz. It's all out there. But thanks, guys, for listening, watching. We love you. Goodbye.
Fuck yeah, dude.